this to say about Shedeur Sanders.
And I'll tell you this much here: what I heard from someone that's in the NFL, that the NFL told other, don't draft him, do not draft him. We're gonna make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source, And he said that, I won't say who, somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, don't do that. Draft
really?
him. Yep, draft him. Don't do that. Because they weren't going to draft him either. They weren't going to draft him.
One, where were you during the draft or a little bit after the draft? I think a Hall of Fame of your caliber would have been pretty helpful to have people look into these allegations. Two, while I understand anonymous sources, you're going to have to give up that source, because if this is really true, people need to know about it, because shit like that shouldn't be happening. And three, kind of conflicted, because I feel like he kind of moved on past trying to, whatever happened in the draft, and really is just trying to get his football on. And while I think shit like this shouldn't happen, he's moving on. Plus, he wants to be a part of this institution, this establishment. And so it's hard to really fight for something when that's the case, in my opinion. I could be wrong on that, but.
Right. The Steelers weren't drafting Shedeur Sanders.
Why?
Shedeur Sanders was not going to be picked by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Whatever the evaluation was, whatever decision was made, he was not going to be the quarterback picked, drafted, called by Mike Tomlin.
Because of talent?
That's just further evidence something other than football tainted Shedeur Sanders coming into that draft. Because there's no excuse for him to fall that low. And there's no reason why on earth why a franchise like the Pittsburgh Steelers, who's been starving to find a quarterback for years, Ryan Clark could come up here and say, even if it was the 7th round, they still wouldn't have picked him. That makes no football sense.